No pressure. Look, I got them bless you. Wonder why I'm feeling extra. Say what it do, what the business is. Folk running over what the devil saying. Shoes, pants, chest, shoulders. Get up off me, don't get closer. It ain't over till it's over. Game breaker, big joker. It's a whole lot of flexing going on. Feel like I could walk on water, lemon pepper stepper zone. We was really down bad, told my mama not for long. Held and thought they got another one, we know they got it wrong. And another thing, hold up now, we don't wrestle with flesh and blood. I was out here wildin', ain't the same way that I was. Tapping when I pray, I'm tapping like I know the blood. Back up with the hate, respectfully, it's all in love. Hairline check, fade check. The only chains ain't broken is the ones that's on my neck. The coldest with some boldness got me flowing with the vets. It's all there, ain't no need to second guess. Yes, no pressure. Look, I got them bless you. Wonder why I'm feeling extra. Say what it do, what the business is. Folk running over what the devil saying. Shoes, pants, chest, shoulders. Get up off me, don't get closer. It ain't over till it's over. Game breaker.
Mic check 1, 2.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the King Status Podcast with me, your host, Mr. Mortar King, along with
EdBuck LC, a.k.a. Playboy Bucky, but I'm do-rag today.
Yo, Mr. Prolific, a.k.a. J. Duce.
If
Do say so.
myself. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm sorry, it was just something prior that was funny, but thank y'all for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We appreciate the engagement we've been getting lately,
Yes.
and y'all been following, and we really appreciate that. And thanks again for over 100 subscribers now. So we thank y'all.
Getting real
It's
close
just
to
been
that 2
going up.
number. Getting close to that 2.
Right.
Hey, man, less than a year. I'm feeling it, man.
Yeah.
Feeling it, man. Blessed to be a part of it.
Well, less than a year.
Let's keep this joint going.
Absolution. But what's up, fellas? How y'all feeling? Y'all looking?
That was cold, man. That's
I'm feeling how I'm looking. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Hey, don't leave me hanging now. But
I ain't gonna lie to you,
I
man.
do say got that fire Letterman on too.
That was the first thing I said. Okay, do say
But
And Nipsey Blue.
of course.
neighborhood.
Hey,
Just jokes, guys. Just jokes. I'm
yo.
sorry. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
that is Playboy Buck.
I was about to just say that too. Like, that's him? he said that?
Hey,
No,
I ain't gonna get canceled.
I mean,
yo.
not for that. No. You know. But what's up, fellas? How y'all feel, though?
I'm feeling good, man. Eagles game today. Big game.
Absolutely.
49ers got, yo, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of you analysts all
Talk
week.
about it for real.
All week with the odds telling us how we about to lose no matter what because Brock Purdy is he fucking about to be
talking
LeBron James of fucking football like right now. Like who we like Christian McCaffrey about to, like come on y'all, like y'all gotta stop. I ain't hear only person I saw talking positive was Shady. And that's
Right,
because he
that-
got even in
that's
that
like
it was
bias kinda, like-
the combative was like, oh, but the games were close, so they don't know how to win. Like the 49ers can get up fast, nigga. So can we. We just been playing great teams, and
Right, it happens.
we're a great team. Like what do you? I'm just sick of just Eagles hate all week across
All the time.
across all platforms. I never seen this much 49ers love ever.
Yeah, only thing that I really didn't like is like how they really kept saying, "Oh, well, they don't look so good," or the whole San Fran is better than y'all. I'm thinking like, I'm not against y'all having your own like opinions. I'm just saying like, bruh, the records showed that one team is better than the other team. Like, I'm confused. Like, they lost 3 in a row at one point, and they just getting all it like, well, you know, it was
You
just
got lucky.
Somebody was hurt. No
Yeah, that's what I'm
lie.
saying.
Last
Like,
game he was hurt. Hey, it's football, bitch. People get hurt. Like,
I just
what are we talking
like,
about?
The one thing I just kept saying about it was, yo, you have to look at teams that win the way that they're winning. I'm like, yo, when everything is not all good, when it's not, yo, we just hitting on all cylinders. Say, yo, when you win games like that, it means a lot more on the back end, like as far as like playoffs and potentially the Super Bowl might go. I'm like, yo, y'all used to not. I'm gonna say y'all used to lose games like that, but it used to could really go 50-50 like waiver before because y'all had a good last 2 years. So I'm
Last
I can't-
3, sir. That
What
first
happened before
Jalen
last
here
year?
year.
Not,
We went to Super Bowl last year.
Yeah,
Before that,
and
Jalen, we ended that season like 8-3. I mean, not 8-3, but like
I think what did he play? Like
we was above
like
500.
6 games or something? It was like-
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it was a small sample size.
it was going into like his like he ain't start like losing. That's what I'm saying. He was winning.
for sure.
He was winning out, and then
I'm not saying
Continue to do
since
it.
he started. How many games he lost?
he
Like
lost 4.
I'm about to say like 4.
And they telling me this little white boy who elbow got hurt
man.
last game about to just
Hey,
whoop on
guys,
us.
now that's Deuce.
They about to whoop on us.
That's
Hey man.
do say.
Hey, it's known that it's a league that don't like black quarterbacks, so we gonna talk about it. Joe Flacco is the
Uh-oh.
quarterback of the Browns.
True.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Uh-oh.
Cam is right there.
Uh-oh.
Hey, hey,
got
Cam.
that boy on the black toe.
Cam is right there. Fucking
Cam can't throw though, bro. Like we gotta be
what's his name?
realistic. We have to be realistic.
Kaepernick is right there.
Bro, y'all,
Colin
you
Kaepernick
know
is
why
right.
He can't play.
Hey, no, but I don't. I don't
You know
know.
why he can't
I
play. bro.
don't.
He did too much.
I don't. You gonna
He
put
did
Joe
too much.
Flacco in over Colin Kaepernick
Bro,
just to see?
He did too
I don't give a fuck. Just to see? You niggas got a great team this year.
Listen, bro,
just see.
when you-
Joe
when you-
Flacco about to go out there and break his elbow,
Just to see.
Listen, bro,
hurt his
when you-
hip.
when
That
you
nigga been
a-
on the couch eating chips.
When you a $1 billion company like that, bro, and you try to put us on Front Street for
Nigga, you're the
for right
Browns.
for the right things. I'm not going to say
It's
he
the
didn't,
Browns.
He didn't stand up for it. Listen,
It's the
no,
Browns.
The face is the NFL though. Fuck just the Browns.
No,
the face,
it's the
But
Browns.
he tried to put the face. Like the face of everything. This is the NFL. It wasn't just about the Browns. It wasn't
No,
just
but
about
we're
the
now
49ers.
we're talking about the Browns. Yo, we can
Yo.
sign that nigga, and guess what? We win.
But it's,
Nobody
it's,
gonna say
listen,
shit.
bro. There's reasons why
They win. It's gonna be like, hey, Colin Kaepernick got his second shot. That's amazing.
Listen, bro. You know why? Bro.
What
You did too much. You did too much,
what could have
bro.
been? All right, next storyline.
I
Fuck
thought
you
the-
mean?
I thought the watch look was part of the punchline.
No. Not trying to with my phone. So.
Nah, bro. I
No,
don't-
because he did it so. I was like, "Oh, this about to be funny." Like,
Hey, yo, you thought it was an ad?
Nah, I
Hey,
thought
go.
I thought it was a punchline to it.
But how you feeling, King? We gonna go on forever about this one.
Hey, yo, hilarious, yo.
Oh man, I'm feeling good.
Shut up, nigga. How you
Yeah,
feeling?
nigga, I'm feeling sick still. Fuck that, nigga. I'm hurt. My heart is hurt. I'm sorry, devoted.
Oh man,
I'm sick about that. Fuck this damn Samsung, y'all. Fuck you, bitch ass niggas.
oh man.
Hey,
Oh,
again,
wait, we might
guys.
Samsung give this.
I'm about to say
Samsung.
again, guys. That's Jay. I
Make it
might-
back. Samsung, actually, cut that out. Hey, Samsung, hit me
say,
up
yo,
and we
that's the
can work on a better drive that works compatible with everything out there. So
There you
it's not
go.
this kind of issue.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Let's see,
you
they
go.
might be trying
I'll
to give
listen
a free
to that,
camera.
bro.
Let's see,
Yeah.
they might try to give a free camera. So hey,
Oh, sorry about that. Whatever, man.
Yo. Real time, you saw me pandering. That's in real time. But I want some money, so.
Yeah. I'm feeling good though, fellas. I'm feeling good, man.
Who
Still
wouldn't you
alive.
let sponsor you?
Huh?
Who wouldn't you let sponsor you?
As of right now, I'll probably just say like a cigarette company or something. Like there's certain things that I'm really just not for. It depends. I probably would have to see them in front of me.
This was
to-
all set up for a joke. So would you would sell Blue Chew?
Absolution.
I can really see this nigga selling Blue Chew. Hey, hit him up.
Can't get it up in the sheets.
Hey, yo.
Need some extension on your meat. Go get some blue.
Hey, yo, promo code KSP.
Promo code KSP. My boy. My boy. See?
30%
See?
off.
See? But this is what we need. in
Our
the
people
team.
gonna hit y'all people. It can't be that hard, nigga. Look what you're selling. we are your demographic.
Hey, yo.
Marcus say he take 3 of them a day.
Listen, it can't be that hard with
You
Blue
might
Chip.
believe it when you see it.
Hey, yo.
Like I said,
Hey, yo.
I said you can't. I said, can't be that hard when you see it. But with Blue Chew, it could be.
Hey, yo. God damn, you niggas is ad darlings. Let's
Oh,
go.
man.
These niggas want some
Hey,
money.
Hey, you said you.
Hey,
you
no,
said
hey,
give
y'all
an
turned
ad,
it
like,
on. Hey,
for
hey.
ad, I'm like, hey, here
Hey.
you go. I give you something. Look,
This they rapper brain kicking in. Them niggas right to radio promo.
Listen, bro.
Hey, yo, this is
no, no. This is actually stay ready. You ain't got to get ready promo. Hey, we got an ad for you. What you want to do? And we want to see if you like you right now. Here you go.
I'm on.
See?
I'm about to say I'm on.
That's why I took it as a personal challenge when
nigga,
you
don't
said
test
it.
my gangster like that. I mean,
It
like,
just depend on what we selling, bro. Like,
No,
Yeah.
that's why I was
all,
like,
like-
that's why when he said, like, he said,
You gotta
I was
be
like, yo, I
reputable.
would have to see it in front
You
of me.
gotta be the
He
shit.
said Blue Chew. I
this
just happened
Apple
to
in
know
front of
what
me,
that
like,
was.
oh, my bad, nigga. All right, I ain't playing with y'all.
Why y'all niggas know what Bluetooth is?
Nigga.
Man?
Because it like I see something else that
I really didn't know what that was for real.
nah,
This can't be raw paper telling me to
Nah,
fucking
because I
do an ad on spot,
I be
bitch.
watching
Oh,
some
hold on
comedy
now.
things.
Hold
The
on.
comedy thing I be watching is they be doing ads for it. That's the only reason why I know what that is. That's why I was like, oh, he gave me one. I was like, shoot.
Maybe that's the that diamond that Shannon Sharp be talking about.
See, look,
He always saying that. I'm
Hey,
like,
maybe. Hey,
oh no, that Shannon Sharp shit. He probably sell his own little joint. Hey, niggas is out here getting to the money. That's why you gotta have your own product. Hey, merch coming soon. Marcus got to. These logos
Yeah.
too fire. He done made like 6 of them.
yeah.
His banners and shit. Keep going.
Well,
Appreciate it.
We gonna keep it going. Remember, and thank y'all. And please, if y'all want some merch, those that have been supporting, please let us know if y'all want some out right about now or in the near future. Like we have been working on some things, but just let us know. We just want to make sure we're giving it for y'all the right way. But
what's up, man?
oh, I thought you was about to say something. Like second y'all do it breathless. I'm like, but
Hey, yo, what's that? You niggas catch it.
So what are some ways y'all feel like in a moment like that? And I appreciate that do say like you did that to really show people like how ready you should always be when it comes to your craft and already looking ahead. What keeps y'all prepared on things like doing things that way?
For me, I think it's just like how you said, just always. For me personally, I just say it's just always having that imagination. So we always would like look at things and always just kind of like I guess visualizing what
Right.
it's going to be like for myself when I'm looking at somebody else do whatever the case might be. So it's just really just staying locked in and just always feeling like I'm gonna get to that spot anyway. So always just practicing as far as like an example is like when we did music, I would be standing on the couch and just, you feel me, acting like I'm rapping in front of thousands of people and just making it feel like, yo, whenever that time came, I'm gonna be ready for that. So
Right.
when what was that? When I did the coast to coast,
Coast to coast.
as nervous as I felt in the back, just like, damn, bro, like I'm just nervous, just anxious. For me, sent my little prayer, and when it was time to go on the stage, if like I literally felt like I was back down in the basement, like when I was looking through the crowd, I stopped really caring if people was going to react because I just
Right.
remembered like, yo, I'm up here for me. Like I don't care. I don't think that I suck anyway. So that's another thing like with my confidence. But it was just like, yo, I belong here anyway. So it didn't really have like an effect on like a good or bad thing. It was just like, yo, I feel like I belong here. This is something that I do and perform. Like you've been doing this forever. So
And I do agree with you because it does start with the vision. You visualize it, and then like how you said, like you practicing it, like you're visualizing, like when it's that, like when that day comes, and you did show out, like even though you could like just knowing you, like you could see like the jitters a little bit, but it's still like you was doing something right now, and that's why I was like, I know if like you was able to have hype man, then it would have been crazy,
Oh, yeah,
especially like who we all came with, like
right.
but
Oh, absolutely.
but at the same time, like, but yeah, that vision and it prepared you for that moment. It's still gonna prepare you more for the moment. What
Yeah,
about you?
No, I was just gonna say, and I feel like because I did it that one time, I would know how much better I could be the next time. Like if I was to do it again, well, when I do it again, I'm sure I will.
Absolutely. What about you?
How I stay ready for the moments is like understanding what you plan to do and what your lane is. Like what we do comes with certain responsibility and certain things you should master how to do to make the utmost of whatever you go embarking in this journey you're doing. Like, why would I not make myself ready to be able to give an ad on the spot if it comes to be that? Why would I not be able to go sit and do a live? Why would I not be able to go sit and talk on a stage, give a panel, do whatever it may take. Shit, do an open mic, whatever you can to perpetuate yourself and whatever you're doing now. Because why would I not do it fully? Like, you be giving these jobs all your fucking energy. Why not give your own self and what you enjoy the same energy?
And the funny thing is, like, definitely when I heard people like Dave Chappelle, who we all admire, and like with his craft, and he even said things like, even when you don't have something, lie, like just always make it seem like you're working. That's why even when like how I just freestyled that, like Jay said that, he just threw it my way. I didn't know what he was about to say. I didn't know he was about to say anything.
Right.
Like, give me another one. So when he did it, I was just like, all right, let me just see real quick, because then you got to keep people's attention as well. Because like in those levels, like a lot of people shoot, like if we're going back to music, if they don't like what they hear in the first 10 seconds, they'll be like, next. Like you got to know how to get them like.
I was gonna say, excuse me. Another big thing I feel like that we do a lot is improving, like just always throwing like a little random stuff like at any time.
This whole
just to
show is
see-
improv. This whole show is fucking
I'm about to
improv.
say, I live improv.
That's the crazy
Just
part about
winging
this motherfucker.
Just
The whole
winging
shit is improv. We got no clue what we talk about.
Speak for yourself. That's like,
Shit, I ain't get that phone call. These niggas got a group chat without me, y'all. That's fucked up.
Oh no, I don't usually say nothing. I was like,
no,
no, because I'm saying like I'll come in here with something, but I just always still okay what the vibe is gonna be like, what we continue on, and I'm like, yo, that's cool. So and then that's why in that moment, and it always saves for another episode as well. So you doing that, it brought up another lesson of like, hey, stay ready. Like, and why it's important, and I'm ashamed of myself. I'm gonna admit it right now, because this is the one day I said I'm gonna just come plain Jane and all that. I think I showed I know how to put something on. Then I look at both of y'all, how y'all walked in. And I'm like,
sexy.
I was like,
I have a jacket on. It's chilly.
I mean, I did the same thing, but at the same time, I was like, again, like I know better.
That's not a bad fit. What you mean?
I'm just saying.
Listen, bro.
I don't know.
Don't be jealous.
I mean,
I
that's
ain't got
cool
nothing
too.
else for you. Like, you just jealous today. It's cool.
I
Like,
mean,
it
that's
happens.
absolutely fine.
That's how I felt last week. So listen, payback's
Yeah, yeah.
again.
Hey, yo.
But that's definitely one we want to say. Of course, like with your craft of being ready. Like even sometimes, even if you got business cards or anything, and you just like, yo, you want to promote your business, you just ready to. You gotta be ready to pull that thing out. Like when they be like, yo, I'm gonna check you out here. Like this is exactly where you need to find me. Because
It was that. Here.
Like it was a
I
bad
wish you would be.
incident.
I hate to give. Hey, nigga, hold on.
No, because then sometimes, like, some people be like, yo, type this in your phone. They be like, and some people will look at you like, well, I'm not doing all that. Like, you ain't got no QR code or something.
And then some people will be like, fuck this. What you said they did to the CD. What they said they did to the mixtape. You said he
Frisbee that shit.
That's what some niggas do with business cards.
But that's more the reason why I was
Take
like,
his gram.
like you gotta be
Follow me, nigga, right now.
But
What you talking about?
that's
We just had a great conversation about business. Follow this page,
but that's
so I
the
can
reason.
send you an invoice.
But if you don't, some people don't get the time, and I'm just saying, like quickly, like how you just did, like, yo, give me something right there, and then like that's why I said like the way I did it is like in a like with confidence, because then if you're all hesitant, like, oh, I think I want to give it to you, I don't know if I want to.
Nigga,
That's
it
when
look
they
like you
take
doing
me.
Kevin Hart.
You turn your back.
It look like you doing gun compartment. Gun compartment. Like this nigga
Bruh,
just
he just said
Shoot.
rip it.
As soon as you turn your back, as soon as you act like that, I'm like, yeah, I think that you should take this. All right, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, all right, go about your
you ain't
business.
you ain't gotta sit there do yo, this is what I do. Here's my business card, bang, and keep going.
No, but what we saying is
Nigga, not
about-
like, hey, what you do? I do this.
Nah, it's just what we saying.
Take this
It's about
business
having
card.
Hey, that
confidence.
might
like,
it still might help though.
See,
It's definitely
Niggas
better
gonna
than
think you a
just-
magician.
I'll say,
Nigga gonna think you do magic. He like, yo,
Hey,
hey, I'm about
Hey,
to say,
he might
you
be- he
do
might
that
be
to
used
me, I'm
for
gonna
it.
take it. I'm like, oh, all right, that was a good one. All right, I might check you out. Like,
yeah, because shoot, what I did was just magic. I pulled it out. I just pulled it out of thin air. You gave me something. Here you go. It's an ad. Made y'all laugh too. Like felt familiar.
Said that
Gave
was
you
magic.
2 lines. It gave you 2 lines too.
you just pulled that as magic out your ass. That was okay. I see what you did there. This you are podcasting today. Go ahead, Mr. Magic
Hey,
Man.
yeah. But hey,
Shout
that's
out DJ Magic.
DJ Magic over there
One-
bundled up too. But yeah, y'all gotta be cracking up today, bro. But and I ain't gonna lie, I've been in a new place like in the grind of seeing certain things for what I see coming up and what I believe is coming. In the same way, like I'll be thinking now, like I've been having a lot of visions of the live crowd, and I was like, well, if I have the vision of it, then I can see it happening, and then it's coming. So again, when you see that vision coming, you want to prepare for it. You also want
let's
to prepare
talk
for it.
reparation. Go get shit off, but like, this is hilarious to me in a sense.
But in those cases too, like to be able to improv, like so when a live audience, somebody throw a question at you, you like, yo, you want to have an answer, like you don't want to be ready, and then at the same time, you don't want to think, and I know y'all could attest to this, you don't want to think as far as just you can see, like you do want to think, like be prepared for what's in the future. You do want to dream big, so that way you could be a little more prepared when you get there. Now, yeah, some things come so quick.
Shit, that ain't even dreaming to me no more. That's just on the road, like that's coming. And it ain't no doubt about it in my brain. Like the dream is when it's like Madison Square Garden type shit. Like niggas get a group of podcasters together and fucking go rock the garden, nigga, and that's some amazing shit. But no, I see doing live shows coming, but also that make me act. I don't know how goofy you want to be this episode, because I'm still kind of goofy, and this is a funny ass topic. So like, who you want to walk out first?
Hey yo, that don't matter to me.
So who? It's your decision.
It doesn't matter.
But who? You gotta pick.
Why I gotta pick if it doesn't
Because
matter?
if we got a live show, and who gotta walk out first? You gonna walk out as a tandem? Everybody talking at once? Like what?
No, it's usually how like when things happen and like
you see how?
I'm laughing because I'm trying to figure out like what does that matter to anything? Like
because
it's just
like
funny who you pick to pick
team,
out
regardless.
first.
We come out one by one, all
Yeah,
come
'cause
out the
I-
same. We still king status, no matter how you look at it.
No, but you gotta get it like this. Who go first gotta get the crowd hype immediately.
no,
You
that's
can't
why
walk
we all
out
kind
down.
of come out at once. It's not like okay, this person come out, okay, this person come out,
Yeah,
and that person
say,
come out.
You
It's
would
like, everybody come out at once.
everybody come out at once. I don't. That's. And then you just
What's
get
wrong with
introduced
that?
by that. I don't know. That's kind of I
No, it's
like
not
the
a comedy
introduction, and
show.
you come out.
like I'm not trying to get the crowd hype for us. Like nigga,
No, you come out with energy though. Like it's even if you come out together, you
that's
still come out on energy.
but that's a part of us having a live show off rip. Like us just having that period.
Yeah.
Like that's going to be. I feel
But
as though
I'm talking
like,
about show preparation in a way, like and things you would have a way. So even like y'all saying y'all everybody come out at once. How does that like look for like? So it's a song playing, we all walk out, and then you like are we introducing ourselves right on the show?
Well, just like
I'm acting like you have somebody DJ rocking the crowd, right? That's what I'm picturing. So we might have different drums.
Well, it's more of the like how you may see a show where it's like even if there is a DJ, if we got somebody hosting, like to like present or like they bring us out, but it's just more like the King Status podcast, and we do the same thing like how we usually do.
So we introduce ourselves.
Yeah, but we do it like how we
No, because I would think I would want
in front of a crowd.
I think the DJ introducing you is fire. That's what I'm saying.
But even if that's the case, it's just like, yo, the DJ rock the crowd. Yo, y'all ready for king status? We still coming out as a whole. It still would be weird if he did that and then he come out one by one. Oh yeah, and then that's weird.
Oh, you meant like
like you get introduced, like what, Mr. Morty King, and he give you a nice little introduction. That's fire to me. He give you a nice little title because it's new. You're introducing yourself to people in this way for the first time. I'm talking about like this is the first tour we're going on. I'm just thinking in that way.
Because I don't think it has to be that simply because by that time people know us.
I was about to say if we going on, especially if we on a tour, like
but people bring,
tour,
people
know
bring
us.
their friends for the first night. Like that's people buying tickets. But like somebody their wife go, this person go, and them hearing
that's cool
them
for
hearing
them
that
for
he's
their
an
first
author
time.
from the rip. He's an author. Second, like I'm saying, those accolades get people to tune in even when like at shows. And I'm saying even if we did a show, I don't think we would just do dolo. Like we would try and I'll get maybe work with people in the city to have a larger audience because we want to gain new people.
But I think at the same time though, like since as a team walking out, and then like the whole show, because then like things ain't gonna be too much different. It's just gonna be like a crowd, and then like crowd reaction and like engagement. But at the same time, it's like we probably gonna do the same thing. Like, yo, y'all know who we are. Y'all bought tickets. You know who I am. People ain't just buying things. They don't know. They don't know anything. Even if they brought somebody's gonna tell. Even like people who came up on the show, they guests. They actually let their team know, like, yo, I'm going up there and all that. So it's not necessarily that we would have to introduce ourselves, because like with something like this, in this particular case, like people who bought tickets, they obviously know who we are, so they already know this
But
walking in.
again, depending on where it's at, some people, like, even if it's, say you do like a Cindy Winery, people are there that don't know you. I'm just saying, you would, like, we introduce ourselves every episode. I'm just saying somebody giving you a further introduction for a show feel. I'm just speaking on, though, like, if you setting up a show, you would kind of do it a little bit more, what's the word I want to use? Performative than the regular pod. Like, I wouldn't just us sit up there for an hour and talk. I want to bring people on stage, ask questions, maybe
That's not what you're asking.
develop a game. I'm telling you on the realm of where my mind is thinking. So in this, I'm saying having a DJ introduce you as what your stats and who you are. You sit down, and then we can still do our intro of ourselves.
I feel like you asking mad questions out of what you like specifically just asked. Like you saying something broad versus what you specifically asked.
When I said who's going first.
What I'm asking, I mean, yeah, basically what I'm asking is, what are you generally trying to say? Because I feel like you asked one specific question, but then you started talking about. Like,
I'm just trying to get y'all a frame of mind where I'm coming from, because y'all
saying
it like, okay, and that's why I didn't feel like y'all got where I was coming from. That's what I'm saying. So I was giving different examples to explain where I was coming from.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like you should ask, if whatever you asking, ask specifically what you're trying to ask, because I feel like what you just asked versus what you generalized was a little different. Like you said, like you asked about the like who would come out first and how, and then we started talking about like like the people not knowing us, how we would like get more interactions with the crowd, or like the things that you would do if we had the live crowd. That's why I'm like confused on what you're trying to really ask. That's all.
No, that the who goes out first is me talking about like I'm talking about a show, and that, like, when I said that, me explaining that is I would had this in my mind being introduced. So who walks out first is obviously has to bring energy. Like, I would say Eddie to walk out first in my scenario. Marcus walks out. I walk out in the middle. Marcus walks out last and he starts talking. But he's introduced. Like, you're all introduced. You go get your seat. Like, you come out and you, like, again, you might want to open an act. You might want the DJ to play some music. And then I just don't see niggas walking out as a group sitting down and, hey, I'm this person and this person and talking. I just see it being more of a performative things. So that's when I say who's going first. It was in that manner as a performative thing for a show.
But I don't think any of us would have to walk out and get people hyped. Because one, again, if people bought tickets, they know who we are. But then if we had someone hosting or a DJ,
I got Eddie walking in and being interactive from the rip. I got me warming up maybe a few steps in. That's what I'm just saying differently. Like him maybe waving to the crowd, doing something with his hands. That part is what I'm just saying. And how if I was setting up the show myself, this is why I'm structuring it that way.
I think it would be different when the time came. I don't think like I said, when people come and pay and come and see you, and they know who they're coming to see, I don't think it really matters, because even in that moment, I'm saying for any of us, I would already have that confidence. Oh, I ain't got to go out there and like hype them up. They came to see me, so I could go out there with confidence. Like, and I'm just more.
But you can't go out there flat.
No,
but we're not going out there flat if we got like a DJ or somebody hosting, and they get everything going. They set the atmosphere, and then people know we're coming in, and then we're like, hey, and then even when we sit down, it's still like. Yo,
because I was about to say, I feel like as far as that specifically goes, I feel like we got too much like too much character for stuff like that. Like, we got too much of like basically what you're saying is like a natural reaction to me. Like, if you saying like, yo, however it is that I act to you, why are you saying it? Like, yo, you go out first, and that's me regardless. So I feel like that's not even gonna be something that's like, I guess, like a part of something, because I feel like that's genuinely how I am. But I get what you're saying. Like, I guess I get what you're saying. But I feel like certain stuff like that is just natural reactions. Like, we goofy people. So like, knowing that we got a live crowd, I'm already going up there hyped anyway. Mm-hmm. Like, I won't have to get hyped or try to hype y'all up, because it's a live crowd. It's a different energy versus us chilling and we got like we can hype ourselves up. Whether if you walk through the door and you just feel like, oh, I know this gonna be a good show or not. You feel me? I feel like at some point, bro can talk about something to spice you. Like, oh, all right, I want to talk about that for sure. Like, you feel me? Versus I come out in the crowd and this, you feel me, say 1,500 people. I'm going to be geeking off rip. Oh shit, that's 1,500 people in here. You feel me? I'm a clown. You feel me? I'm a jokester. That's regular anyway. Like how you said, I jump in the crowd, that's regular. That was going to happen whether we
and
talked
that's what
about
I'm
the
banking
show
on.
or-
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
that's why I said, I
and
get
for
what you're
me, it
saying.
might be because how my mind work, and I would be my mind set up audio. I'm like, all right, everything right. Then when I get out there, I might kick in. I just know because I've been on stage before, and sometimes I kick in, and it's just that. So I'm just going off that, and I would say Martin's gonna last because it would be him introducing like I got him in a way saying something grand in that beginning segment. And that's all. Like even like how he outros the show or intros the show, I got him doing something like that. Is that after his introduction, and that's how we get started. And I'm just thinking performative, just like how I said it would be. I want to maybe add a game on this where somebody comes up and you have them ask somebody questions or let them ask you questions, or you have them have to do an activity or something. It's just simple as that, like to where you just get different engagement to make the whole show like you gotta be able to do this. And say we do a multiple city tour, and this is the time my brain works.
Well, that was more what just one of them. To me, it's just one of them conversations. Like when the time get there and we really start figuring it out and things are moving even more. But when that time comes, then we might figure.
Yeah,
that
no, I
out.
mean,
Like,
y'all niggas made it. It was a fun conversation to me. I think that shit is fun to talk about because it's it's not saying we're exactly doing this, but it's like a good way to think about and speak into existence the future. That's all I'm saying. Like you can talk about it, and I was saying the goofy way who would go first, and then y'all niggas was like, "Fuck you, mean who will go first, nigga? We a unit, nigga. We a family, nigga. Dominic Toretto, nigga. Fast
like
X,
I said,
nigga."
It was literally because of what you
Part two.
asked versus what I guess like your general question was what you should have just asked. To me personally, I feel like you should have just asked a general question. Versus,
I didn't think niggas would take who will go first as like a slight.
Nah, because
That's what I'm saying.
how we begin sometimes like when you ask literal questions, I take exactly what you're saying is that. So
Yeah.
it's like
I
I
generally want to know who will go first. Like I just explained, but I didn't think that was a slight.
I'm about to say it was not that it's a slight. It's just you feel me. Everybody got their own views on different stuff. Like and certain stuff for me personally that we've been through. Saying stuff to me like that is like a triggerish. Like what you mean, bro? Like we a team because nothing to do with you. It's just like yo.
See, we get
Like,
therapy
we a
right
team
now. All right,
regardless, like-
see, you learned some shit. I got you.
But that's why I said I'm like I had to really ask. 'Cause I'm like yo, I don't know. Like it. I know that you wasn't like saying it to be weird or funny. It was just like I literally didn't know what you meant by this. So I'm like, bro, we a team. It don't matter who come out first. You know? But
yeah, because I like how I pictured it was just more like I was like by that point too. I said you might not have the jitters you may think like if you do, but you might snap right out of it when you hear people do like
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
even got it
also-
as jitters though. I just know me and how I feel about productions.
Yeah,
So like
but-
putting it together would be, hey, boom. Every night I just feel like because I feel like some shit you got to do. Like I'm on these headphones every day. I feel like I get these shit to somebody else who knows what this shit might sound like. So
For
that's
sure.
all I'm saying. Individually, look, I can't do this and do a live show. So it got to be a lot of relinquish of responsibility.
However, you did. I feel that. However, you did say in the beginning of this episode, like that we are improv. Like we improv a lot, and we'd be doing a good job. So so to me, that's more like yo. At that moment, I was like, that thing gonna be cakewalk.
You would improv the whole show.
No, I'm not necessarily
Okay.
saying that.
That's what I'm
No. That's why I was like, yo,
Yeah,
when we get
I'm just
closer,
planning
like,
things to improv.
and we know our audience and what they like really like from us and what they would want to see. Of course, I would want to do Q&As and everything, like really touch people, anything.
and like how you said, my fault.
Go ahead.
But I was about to say, and like how you said, I'm thinking also, I'm not thinking of by the time we do live shows, you still thinking about because I forget that that's really your thing. So
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about. I'm thinking like, bro, you ain't got nothing to worry about except us about to do this job now because we on a different scale. That's why I'm like,
And I see
yo,
a
by
lot of
that
fucked
time,
up
I'm-
shoes.
Nah, but
That's
I
what I'm-
respect it because again, that's that yo. Instead of us paying for it to be that, we can always make sure it's going to be that regardless because that's your job.
Yeah.
Like that's another extension of what you want to do anyway. So I'm like I said, I'm not thinking about that part. So
And then at the same time, like he said, because we would rather you in that moment be like, yo, be like just with the crowd, like so that way you don't gotta like so that way you can really be involved too. That's the more the reason why I was like, bro, you might walk right out there and just be like I said, when you hear people saying your name and all, you might be like,
yeah. I'm just trying to do it before. So in my mind, it's gonna be
and
a
I feel
little
like,
second, and then I would still, even if it's whoever we do, I still want some type of hands-on view and see, because I just don't. It's too much. Like it's a lot of people who shit don't go right. So I just would.
But at the same
still
time,
wanted that same.
That's what like sound stage and everything is for too, like preparation.
And how about saying?
But you still in
that's
the
where
day.
my faith comes in. I'm like, bro, before the show, because I'm thinking of stuff like that. Like I'm not thinking that we'll be worried about that by the time the show is. I'm thinking, you feel me? Even if you are more hands on, it's happening before all of this. So by the time the people is coming in, it's just like everything's a cakewalk. Because how I feel like how we viewing it is like, yo, it'd be your chance to just be present, like instead of because sometimes you might be focused like, damn, I wonder what the production, or I wonder
because I mean,
so like,
well, we would be putting it on our like y'all would sign. I wouldn't have somebody pay for us to go on tour, like and buy like a whole production where we could keep all that in house, like bread, like and especially our first show. You know what I'm saying, like you would want to move on you like. We could do that, like eat, like niggas do that easy, like
I mean, true.
Dolo, no, just off of like again some whatever it sells or whatever product you push yourself to have engagement on a financial level, and then you go on tour. Like again, like I think we are like as you do this and everything goes up as they project it to. That's when it becomes kind of like, all right, how you work this out. And I'm just saying, like, that would be spending a lot of bread. That's a lot of bread spent to.
I ain't trying to be funny, Jay. I don't know what you saying right now.
Basically, it'd be a lot of bread to you want to like. I have y'all saying like somebody else is doing all this, and I just don't see that.
I mean, like I said, that's why I keep saying like this is we probably said too much that we said in front of people, like, but at the same time. That's why I'm like, yo, when that time comes, we don't know. So that's why I'm like, but just having a vision, and obviously having this talk actually like helps, like so that way when we are getting closer to them stages, like we can figure that out even more and how we'll do it. But at the same time, it is like because even sometimes like when I'm thinking about it as well, like yo, how is everything looking and all like that, but still at the same time, it's putting trust in you. As well, and then at the same time, so that way we can focus more on the craft and how things look. So of course, that's why I'm like, yo, when you up there, I would rather like just more of like maybe like more 90%, like you just
I would be. Like, I'm saying in the walkout moments, it just be for me. It's a kick in second. Like you walk in, you feel it, and then boom, you go to talking to the crowd. And some people I know walk in, like my brother will walk into a room and immediately boom, hit the door. And it's full energy, full throttle. It's not even like a wave to walk in. It's a different. It's just different shit. You like have done. It's just for me. I know how I am. I'm just saying that type of aspect. I got to put shows together.
And then saying accolades for me, it'll just be too long. It'll take me forever to come out. Like author, show host, sex extraordinaire.
Hey, yo, imagine making somebody
and member of life.
Hey, yo. The inspiration for Blue Chew.
Hey.
Father, brother, philanthropist.
Hey, yo.
All that shit that Stephen A. do for LeBron.
Part-time rap. It's like, no, don't believe them. I'm joking, people. I am joking. Magic, I'm joking.
He rap.
No, I don't.
Send him beats.
Nah.
He's got an EP on the way.
Yeah, there will be. Just won't be me rapping. Like,
hey, yo.
But
definitely dropping a verse. You're not going to call the situation.
Come on, man. This is why I can't stand, especially when I get asked this on camera, because it's like he'll say things that I will answer the right way, the way I want him to, like the way he want me to. Pause. But what are some things? Man, oh my God.
Nobody even said that. Niggas was moving right along.
Nah, you had to see it. That's why. Oh, Magic funny as hell for that.
So what are some other things y'all may want to reveal that y'all may have in y'all that y'all may
Nah,
want to
for real.
reveal that y'all maybe have for the vision later? Like something y'all envisioning that you may not be at right now, but it's definitely on path, and that you may feel is there.
Well, I mean, I said like if merch, I would want to be like a part of us coming with that together. Other futuristic stuff, like I said, maybe
Did you say futuristic?
doing a podcast tour together. Like we go sit on a couple of different pods, like but in this vein, like I know a couple people, you know a couple people.
Is it maybe or what you want to do?
Oh yeah. No, what I would want to do, I'm just saying.
All right. No,
Proposing an idea right now. I don't want to say exactly this and that, and then niggas run with that. Yeah, I'm saying like there's things before this. I'm just naming things in this realm that I see for the future.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying this is a thing.
Well, and anything else that may not be podcast related, also is what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like in general, so I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things you envision that you.
Oh, I mean that I'm just doing life. I mean my production company. We're going real hard with that in the studio next year. We gonna start doing more. Like right now, I'm already doing outside shoots, but I'm about to start advertising them more because I don't advertise it. It's really like something you gotta know me to do right now. But I'm about to set up for that in the coming year. And then my pod, we gearing up. I'm finally about to start dropping this weekly. Had to retool some things, and now we kind of got our flow together, so we gonna start dropping weekly, and all our previous stuff's on Patreon, and I got merch coming out on my girl website for me and a couple of my co-hosts on mgottibeauty.com. Promo code neighbor.
Gotti Beauty.
Lately I've been like looking into trying to like do some like forming something like to build with like a youth.
Mm-hmm.
Like some type of, not like a youth camp, but like just how we say like what's the word I'm looking for, like
Mentorship.
like something like that basically. Just really trying to like you know, like how pals and boys and girls clubs, I kind of want to get into like that type of, but be more realistic in what we on though. Like I don't want to just be, oh, we just bringing kids and they just gonna do sports, and then it's just a way to just, oh, I'm gonna just lose my mind for a couple hours, and then as soon as we go back right out the door, it's right back to the real shit. I don't want that for them. Like, you feel me? Because I think about like the times like, yo, we went to the Boys and Girls Club, we in there playing pool, watching Dragon Ball Z, playing games, cool, whatever. But from, let's say from 4:30 to 6:30, cool, you spaced out, you ain't thinking about it. But when you leave, you feel me, 2 blocks, you right back in the hood. Like, and it's not helping you, it's just giving you some time to not be in the streets. I mean, I guess it is a help to something. But at the same time, it's like, yo.
Yeah, but I think you're saying today it will be better because there's more information we can give to better people's lives on a fundamental level.
Because I'm trying to think of the word that you use. That you said we are, what type of pod we are.
Personal development.
There we go. Like doing like more like hands on with like personal development when it comes to like, I know for me when I was, what was that, 18, my grandma passed away. And I just remember how angry I was for the next maybe 10 years. Like, literally, like, just angry about whatever.
Facts.
And it's like, bro, I'm talking about you start to deal with people that could be the best thing for you in the time. And they can help you, you know, like, oh, I'm going to help you with your anger, but they not there for that specifically. You know what I'm saying? Like, they there for a whole different other reasons, whatever. And I'm just saying that to say, like, yo, you can run into people, you can lose people, all types of things because of something so small as just dealing with death.
That's not small.
You're right.
That's my struggle area of life. I'm still trying to master that one, bro.
Just because.
I'm still trying to. I suck at that one,
bro.
For
sure. I do too. I do
real
too.
rap. Like I'm still trying to master that one. So like,
just generalizing basically what I'm saying though. But it's just like, yo, it's so many more like outlets that you can give kids versus just, yo, go play with this.
Yeah, today is definitely more. There's more things out there, more information available to teach the kids on even financial responsibility with them. Like, cause sometimes kids, like, again, you be blowing money at a young age sometimes. Like, I think I spent a lot of money as a kid that I could have put into some great things for myself. So like, it's definitely some just information you can give there. It's how to handle situations, how to handle confrontation. You might want to show a kid. Even when we talked about different things in relationships and different things like that, it's different information you can give to better people's lives. And that's just I'm saying, thinking what you're saying you could do.
And like one of the biggest things outside of like the specifics, the biggest thing for me is the communication. Period. Just being able to come to somebody and have that big brother type of thing or big sister where it's like, yo, in the crib, it is shitty. Like when I come home after school or something, I'm fending for myself all day. Like those are conversations that kids will have with their friend that's living like them, and not necessarily another adult that could actually possibly help them or get them out that situation. Like, yo,
It's like a little therapy or counseling.
if I'm about to say if that's what,
all of it. Man.
Because it's like,
Coaching.
yo, it's people out there that necessarily, literally can't give their kids what they need. Like they could be so effed up and they literally can't. And I'm not saying that there's not other ways that they can't potentially go out and do whatever. But it's some people that love you enough to be like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna take your kid for 6 months because I know that you can't do nothing with them and help them progress. I'm gonna take them for 6 months. If you can get yourself right in that same time and we can work, like, you know what I'm saying? Just open to some type of dialogue for whatever. Like
Even if that's because I'm not saying it's impossible, obviously, but I'm definitely saying even like something as hard like how that may be, it's still like even if you don't have them the whole time, but if you have a majority of the time and like you still give them meals, you still talk to them, you still be active with them and everything like that while they at work or something like, or they just have something to do after school. Like it helps like just to keep them like, because I know your motive of like definitely you don't want people to feel how you did and just have a better head start, and that's what we all about, especially on this show. Like we just try to give everybody. That's why we're so like we'll be so transparent with some things we're going through, because we don't want anybody to go through anything like or anything that we may have went through, because we know some things everybody can't handle, especially in this time, because like you know everybody deals with, you know, like sometimes suicide is the first option, especially because now when you got social media and everything else picking at your self-esteem, and when people can just get to you and they can say anything to you, like you try to just
taking your innocence.
Exactly. And when you can see a lot of that stuff, like you can click and see all this type of stuff. Even if you see something positive, you can still see a bunch of negative comments and everything. And like just to remind people, and that's the reason why y'all don't see me talk about, or we don't really talk about things we may have seen on the Shade Room and all that and everything in those blogs, because I'm like, yo, I don't want to be so invested in other people and my life ain't together. And at the same time, I don't want to be like anybody else. I don't want to be I don't want to be the great value version of somebody. I want to be the best version of me. Like so that's why a lot of times we speak on real life things that us definitely as black men may go through, that a lot of us definitely black men don't even talk about. So I'm definitely with you on that, and that's a huge dream to have that,
bro. Because like
I could see coming too.
I just be thinking about some of the traumas that I seen, even like when we was talking off cam before, like just about just seeing some like detrimental things in your life and how it can stick with you. And bro, like it's really some things that even at my age, bro, I might have been freaking 6, like I could have been 10 or something. Like I can vividly see it, like I'm speaking it to you, I can see it as I'm talking type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for a lot of people, some people can't bear it for that long. Like something like how you said, like some people, I gotta take it. Like I gotta take it there. I can't be here. Like,
yeah. When it's just like, yo, you're making that type of dramatic decision off of something, like maybe if you just spoke or you just opened up about it to someone, the right person. And I understand sometimes it's hard to find the right person that'll listen if your environment's just like, yo, they just brush you off and they don't give you the attention that you need. But sometimes we're saying, hey, if you have to go find that person, or you have to say it, or if you have to say it with tears in your eyes, like just let it out.
And I about to say, and I'll be transparent for the situation. My family, my dad's side is horrible at holding each other accountable. So what that does for me and my other cousins, it helped, well, not me so much because I've been to therapy and I try to like navigate it different, but for them that's forever stuck in that 24/7, it for one it makes them grow resentment on not being able to fix problems when that time is coming. For two, it's detrimental to them personally when it's time for them to fix their own problems, because when somebody's trying to tell them about themselves to better them, like, yo, I need you to XYZ. You can't just be out here doing XYZ. They're gonna look at you like, yo, why are you coming at me like that? Like, why are you talking to me crazy? Or and I'm sure that I can even be an extension of that from time to time, like feeling like your defense is up because somebody's trying to tell you how to better yourself, when it's people that raised you and not telling you, yo, these things are not valid, you feel me, or not valid ways to go by. I don't care what you saw me do, listen to what I'm telling you. Like we got a real bad of, yo, it's a lot of things that I saw and they fucking what's the word, they like encouraging it, like I got older, I know certain people is certain types of ways. I'm thinking, oh, all right, yo, I'm supposed to do this too, and this is like, yeah, you just a Reynolds, like.
And at the same time, to piggyback off something you said that's important too, like along with what you said, but you already said what you want your ultimate solution to be, like what the dream you have is, because I'm one of these people as well. It's not just like, yo, how they may take it. It's sometimes, yo, people just will they'll criticize you or say you got to get out of this, or you have to stop doing this, but they won't give you an alternative. And I'm one of them people, like, yo, don't do that to me. Like, don't, like, if you don't have a solution, if you're just gonna criticize me, but then I don't want to hear it. Like, go ahead with that. If you want to give me advice, make sure you give me like something to go with it, a solution. But again, like, so I know, but you ultimately have that vision that you just said, like you want to have some type of youth program where you can be that for them. Like, so that way, if they're like, yo, I can't go to my mom, I don't got a relationship with my dad, or I don't got a relationship with my mom, my big cousins ain't around, I ain't got no older siblings, and it's like, yo, and then the rest of the community doesn't care. So it's like, but I think we do that on the show. It's us saying, hey, we're giving you all this for free at the same time, because we don't want you to, we don't want you to have to pay the cost of all the mistakes that a lot of us that we may have dealt with or still be dealing with. And I think that's important. That's why, like, the message is for real. Like, I didn't want to just be up here being a gimmick, because I'm like, yo, when we go through real life things, I know that can really help people, but it's helping us at the same time. Even these conversations, like, where it's like we're learning more about each other, but then, like, one of y'all may say something that I never thought about, and I'm like, you know what, that I think that'll help me, and I'm gonna add that to like the solution of how to get myself better. So, but any was there anything else, or you just wanted to say that?
No, just more so that, just hopefully, even like the extension of giving them that is like what you just said too. If they don't have a place to stay, hopefully the building has the rooms or was multiple things that they can go. Like, bro, it's like I literally just told somebody that, like, I didn't think about it, but after my little sister was born, I didn't realize I never had my own room till I was 16 or 17. So when my little sister was born, I was 4. So, like, even little things like that, like, yo, people don't understand what it's like to always live with somebody. Like, fuck, we ain't just talking about I'm living with my mom type shit. I'm talking about, like, live in a room with somebody else. Like, to not understand how to have your, to not understand how to be an individual for so long. Like,
Right.
And people, like, bro, there's just so much little stuff that you don't think about at all until you start to have convos or you start to hear yourself like, oh, damn. First time I actually had my own room, I was 17. The hell? Like, just, and shit. And I know from your story, it was even worse. So,
Yeah. Because then it comes up in certain things, like where our natural reaction is like we scream for space a lot, because it's like we're not used to that. So it's like sometimes you do just have that moment like, yo, I just want to be me for a second. I want to do what I like. I want to do what I think. I want to do what I believe. I don't want to keep living or having to share it with somebody. Like, sometimes, like, didn't like most of us. Well, not most of us. Some of us didn't get to be that like selfish. We didn't really get to be selfish. And sometimes I'm gonna really say, in life, I think everybody needs that
Absolutely.
at some point, so that way you can like, because I always say, if you make yourself a better you'll be better for everybody else. And that's one of the things like that I was helping my little brother with, and I'm seeing it with him. Even how me and his relationship, how it started building even more, because now he's seeing, and when he watches the show, that yo, they're saying real things. And like when he was talking about one of the episodes, and he was like, yo, it's like y'all were speaking to me without even saying my situation, but y'all were speaking directly at me. And a lot of times that's what means a lot to me when people say things like that. Like if we can really help them through something that they're really going through and helping them out of a situation, not just to entertain, but because then they'll never forget someone like you or what you said, because you said something that gave them some type of turning point.
And I like to be that for the people that know us personally too, because they know he ain't lying about, like, everything that he called you about. Like, I know bro ain't lying because I was there.
Yeah.
But they might not have known what you was going through and stuff. But they know that people was around, or they know certain situations. They might have heard like you feel me, the out just of it. Like, I might not know the specific, Eddie and Marcus, they was X, Y, Z specifically, but they know, like, yo, I heard them talking about this happening when they was somewhere and it didn't go. You know what I'm saying? So
And
when we give them the context to it, it'd be like, oh, that's what they was talking about. Like,
even with each other, like sometimes, like even when we bring up old stories, and like we're now just starting to say think like what we were thinking in the moment, but we just like might have joked or said something back then. But it's like, but I like to allude like you were saying, it almost like figuratively, it's like just because people don't see the marks on your face, they don't see when you go home, take your shirt off, how many bruises and all the stab wounds in your back that you got, and how you just, a lot of us had to like really just take it in, especially with someone like me who's what, my best revenge is to show you can't stop me. Like, instead of just trying to, we're gonna make this an internet thing, because no, I'm not gonna bring no more attention to you, and that's just me. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna make people be interested in you.
Right.
I'm gonna make them so interested in me that it's like you can't stop me. Which is again why I say, like, when they see things like me and you together specifically, when they know the history, it's like I said, for some people they love it, some people they're bothered by it, because it's like and as many times we tried to stop them, we can't stop them, especially when they with each other. Like, so, but and yeah, that's what I got. I felt like I was like rambling for a second.
nah, just giving the people the context on, shit that they really don't know.
Yeah, and then like what you said. I was about to say, because then the other thing, like what that's also one of my goals as well. Maybe like you might have it differently, but I always say, like, yo, I would love to eventually, when them times come, like, and like at that super level, like to have like a co-working space, like where we can have different events and people come through and have different people come teach. Like Jay can come teach, like, yo, how you do all the technical stuff, like with all the equipment and everything, teaching people how to use it. Someone that could come in, like a friend of mine, may come in and teach you how to run a recording studio, teach you the ins and outs and everything, like, just to get people off the street, even the creativity. Now I got a family member who's a very dope artist, very, very good. So, and like everybody can do something, contribute something, and that's what I appreciated with, like, when Jada came. It's like, yo, we're all like, let's all help each other out. Let's all help build each other up, because then if all of us do a little, nobody got to do a lot.
Right.
So that's why I said I think this is perpetuating that as well. I think this show is perpetuating everything that we all of us want to eventually do, and how we want to look, and what type of audience we want to bring. That's why we do it. You got anything to say?
That's what I was about to say. That was the same reason why I looked up.
Y'all killed that. Y'all killed that.
Well, But we definitely had some important conversations as well. And we thank y'all for tuning in to the King Status Podcast. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You have been with me, your host, Mr. Mortar King, along with
EdBuck LC, a.k.a. Playboy Bucky. You already know.
Mr. Prolific, a.k.a. J. Duce.
If
Do say so.
myself. Mr. Prolific Jackets, too.
Shout out to Magic on
Magic
the
on
ones
the
and
ones and
twos.
twos.
Magic.
And we thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.